Hello Flutter devs. Do you want to write Dart code that's so elegant, other developers will be impressed? Let me show you the power of cascades. Let's face it, sometimes our code can get a little messy, especially when we are building complex logic. Let's take a look at this simple person class. It's got a name and an age. But now let's say we want to create a new person object and give them a name and an age. How would we do that? Well, we would first create a new person object, then we would call the setName method on that object to set the name, and then we would call the setAge method to set the age. It works, sure, but it's a bit clunky, don't you think? We are jumping back and forth referencing the same object multiple times. It's not exactly the most elegant way to express what we are trying to do. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just say, hey, create a new person, set their name to this, and set their age to that, all in one smooth flow? Well, that's where the cascades come in. They let us chain methods calls together, making our code more expressive and concise. So let's see how we can refactor this code using Cascade and make it a bit more delightful to read. Look at the flow now. We create our person object, and then, thanks to the Cascade operator, we chain those setName and setAge calls directly. It's almost like we are speaking in plain English. Create a person, set their name to Alice, and set their age to 30. So how does this Cascade magic actually work? Well, it's all about the double dot operator. Think of it as a way to speak, hey, keep working on this same object, I have got more instructions for you. When you use double dot, Dart essentially returns the same object after each method call. This allows you to chain multiple method calls together, as if you are having a conversation with the object itself. Let's dive deeper into the mechanics of cascades with this code example. We have a simple my class here, which stores a value and has few methods to modify it: add, subtract, and multiply. First, we create an instance of my class called object and initialize its value to 5. We then print this initial value. Now, here comes the cascade magic. We use the double dot operator to chain multiple method calls onto object. We add 5, then subtract 2, and finally multiply by 3. Notice how we don't need to keep writing object before each method call. That's because the cascade operator after each method call returns the same object back to us. So we keep chaining more actions onto it, creating this fluent expressive sequence. After the cascade, we print the object value again. You will see it has been transformed by those chained operations. Finally, we call add2 on the object in the traditional way, just to show that cascade doesn't change the object itself. You can still use it normally. We print the final value one last time to confirm the change. We initialized the object with the value of 5, then added 5 to get 10. Then subtracted 2 and got 8. Its value became 24 after multiplying it with 3. The value remains 24 until we'll add a 2 and get 26 in our print statements. Cascade helps us write code that's not only concise but also incredibly readable. It's all about expressing our intent in a clear and elegant way. Go out there and start experimenting with cascades in your own projects. I guarantee you will be amazed at how much cleaner, more concise, and more enjoyable your Dart code becomes. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Dart tips, and leave a comment below letting me know how you are using cascades in your own code. Until next time, happy coding!